All right, so we are live. I'm going to be letting everyone in shortly. Hopefully, we have a small crowd here in person, but for all of you that are online, if you have any questions, you want to get connected to the community, I'm going to drop the link for you guys to get your access to your free membership here so you can join us anytime and get your questions answered. So let me go ahead and go back to my screen and begin letting everyone in. And go back to the screen. Hi guys, welcome. And begin letting everyone in.
Morning.
Give you guys a little disclaimer. We are actually live on YouTube right now as we're doing this. I'm doing a live, testing out a few things, letting people that are not yet in the community have our free membership to be able to access the information and be able to get over here as well for free. So I want to welcome everyone that is here live with us today. We are going to go through our intro to crypto course. We're going to learn how to learn the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, learn the fundamentals of blockchain, the basic knowledge that you need to be able to have success when you're not only acquiring cryptocurrency, but also learning how to multiply those assets. As we all know, it's a wild, wild jungle out there, a wild, wild war going on, but those that get educated along this journey, we're going to be able to have a really good and successful bull market that we are currently already in. So bear with me. I'm going to go and grab my presentation, and then I want you guys to do me a favor, and in the chat while I'm grabbing the presentation, just drop your name, drop where you're currently are or where you're from, and what you're hoping to get out of today. So that way I can also read those messages, but you can also introduce yourselves to the others that are here. For those of you that are live on YouTube right now, you can go ahead and drop those messages in the YouTube chat, and I'll be able to check those after the presentation's over. So let me go and grab. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I'm gonna do the desktop. Let me know that you see my screen. Give me some thumbs up or just say yay if who can see it. Ronald, can you see the screen? Okay, I got a thumbs up. I am going to, here we go. All right, guys, so welcome to our Crypto 101, an introduction to crypto and how to grow and multiply your assets. So for those of you that are here, if you already know me, amazing. For those of you that don't, if you don't know already, my name is Charisma Shackelford, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I am an innovator. I'm a person that loves technology, and I officially got into crypto as an investor since 2017. I was dabbling in it and heard about it much sooner than that. But guess what? Like many of you, I didn't have the knowledge. I was scared. I thought it was a scam. So I actually heard about Bitcoin when it was just, hovering around $100. I had a friend that did some investing, and I can just tell you her life is amazing right now because she was able to put in just a little bit way back then, but she had so much more faith in what was coming for the future. But it took me some time. And so that's why I'm here today, because I want to be able to educate and be able to inspire others to be able to get the knowledge that is needed to be able to have that faith in and be able to see and foresee what's coming. So I started my crypto portfolio with only $500, and today it's well over six figures in cryptocurrency and continuously growing. I am the founder, the creator of the Best Life Ever community, which many of you that are attending live are participating in. For those of you that are attending via YouTube and you're watching this live on YouTube, you can go ahead and we're going to show you how you can get your free membership, basic membership into our community. And some of the things that I really stand behind, I believe in learning the history and the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, because you can't understand how these people are making massive profits off of their cryptocurrency, or being able to identify the right programs to be able to participate in, and or maybe the right time to exit or enter any of these strategies. So I've come a long way in the last couple of years. Even within the last year or two, there's been a lot of changes. And with our new um, uh, president that is sitting in place, I believe we're going to be seeing a whole lot of changes that are going to set the precedence of the future of cryptocurrency and what the blockchain means to all of us when it comes to building our wealth. So I'm also passionate about disrupting, not just disrupting cryptocurrency, but I love to dance to the beat of my own drum. I'm that girl that always says, well, why not? So, and what if? What if it works? And why not me? So I'm passionate about disrupting the traditional financial systems and setting new standards for excellence in the crypto space so that we can all win. I want people that look like every single person that's on here to be able to win. I want my son to win. I want my friends to win. I want strangers walking down the street to win. And the only way we're going to win is to be able to get educated and build a community where we can support one another along the journey. So guys, when you're in this crypto space, I got to say a disclaimer, past performance does not guarantee future performance. So anything that is shown to you, understand that is just the present. It doesn't mean that what happened in the past means that it's going to continue in the future. You can get started with something today and it not work tomorrow. But you got to understand that if you come along the journey, you can be able to have build these communications and friendships and sisterhoods and brotherhoods with those that are in the community. But with that said, we have come a long way. We are still in the wild, wild west when it comes to cryptocurrency and the understanding the blockchain, but we have come a whole long way that in the last just couple of years, because we have major corporations. When you see major corporations and the governments getting involved, you understand that mass adoption is getting ready to happen. You understand that it is something that is not going away. So some of the companies that are participating, you can actually buy and share cryptocurrency on platforms such as PayPal, Square, Stripe, Cash App, Venmo, Robinhood, BitPay. These are people that are actually taking crypto as a form of payment. You can use it on some of these platforms. These are centralized platforms where you can transfer these funds. Companies are now accepting via some of these platforms cryptocurrency as a form of payment. Yes, Burger King, Home Depot, Lowe's, Uber, Adidas, AMC. When you start seeing the corporations understanding that there is a market of that they're missing out on, and they begin to implement strategies into their business infrastructure to be able to accept these forms of payment, we know that cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere. Let me see, for some reason my my tab got onto my friend's other computer. So oops, let me fix this, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Can you guys still see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. Ronald, I see you on the screen. Okay, cool. Because it was connecting to another monitor and I could not move forward. So the Maria Paula Fernandez, she's actually an advisor to the board of directors at Golem Network. If you don't know who that is, I highly encourage that you guys do your research and understand, but it's a decentralized cloud computing network. Now, her quote that she shared, I believe it speaks volumes because she understands, and she quoted, investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm going to add on other cryptocurrencies, are natural ways to minimize the trust layer in governments and institutions that have failed to look out for the public and protect individuals from the fragility of traditional financial systems, as they are both assets that do not require central parties to verify, create, or administrate them. Guys, the blockchain and cryptocurrency allows us to take the middlemen out of the way. It allows us to make transparent transactions and to do things without the centralized banks. This puts the power back into our individual hands, just like back in the days when bartering. So imagine being able to go back and have the power of bartering, but being able to do that on a digital and global scale. So what is cryptocurrency? So crypto is a digital currency that uses cryptography to actually allow secure transactions without the need for a central bank or government. And these cryptocurrencies are decentralized, meaning they're not controlled by any central authority and are value based on a variety of factors. This means that Chase Bank isn't governing over your assets. This means that Bank of America, this means that all of these major institutions right now, when you have your money and your assets sitting inside the bank, you can go into the bank and they can tell you no. That is a centralized space, and they control those ledgers that are sitting in there, and they don't allow any transparency whatsoever. So crypto, aka, is equal to cryptography, and cryptography comes from the Greek words cryptos. This means hidden, and graphen meaning to write. Now, when you take these two words and combine them together, they're literally going to translate into hidden writing. And this is essentially what cryptography is, and it's about the practice of encoding this information so only the intended recipient can actually decipher it. So taking that and adding discipline of writing or solving codes. So now cryptography allows you the discipline of writing and solving these codes, and it refers to the practices of creating and analyzing techniques for communication by transferring these messages in a coded form that only authorized parties can decipher. So this is the major part of crypto, the blockchain and the cryptocurrency that is taking place. No one can alter this information. Now, currency in the word cryptocurrency equals to money. Now, money can be in any form, and it's used as a medium of exchange. Now, over time, we have used people have used in the past goats. They have used shells. We have currently still people still use gold. There is different forms of money, but the goal is that whatever that currency is, it can be used for a medium of exchange. And this serves as a unit of account and a store of value. Now, the big question all of us are saying, and I'm going to encourage someone to answer this. Why should you own cryptocurrency? Let's see who we have in here. Who wants to answer this question? Why? Because I want to understand and make sure that you guys understand why you should be earning cryptocurrency. All right. Corliss, why should you own cryptocurrency? Or why do you want to own crypto, since I know that you already do? Why should people own cryptocurrency?
Because it's the future.
It's the future.
It's actually now. I realized that some years ago when I was involved with Forex and doing actual trading, live trading. And I realized that that was going to be down the road the exact way that we will not be using paper or coin anymore. It'll all be, transactions will all be digital. They are now.
Yes,
Even the banks are doing this. So why shouldn't we be able to take advantage of it? So that's how I feel.
exactly. So, guys, cryptocurrency is actually a huge steps towards decentralized currency, DeFi, as many of our younger counterparts will make sure that we address it by DeFi. Decentralized currency, which is a method of transferring wealth without the need for a bank or any other third party, and it's actually done virtually. It's actually done digitally. This eliminates the need for banks or any other middleman to control your money or your accounts or any of your transactions. I don't know about any of you, but I was trying to put 10 grand, it was like last year or so, into my one of my crypto, my Gemini account. And I went to the bank and they told me no, because I told them that I was trying to put it by cryptocurrency. They have the power when this is centralized to be able to control your funds. It's not anonymous, and hacks and money can actually be stolen um, out of your accounts. And when you're centralized, you're also going to get some server downtowns. Now, when you're in a decentralized space, and so we're not just talking about centralized when it comes to banks, but we're also going to talk about, and we're going to go over that, the difference between our centralized, even um, blockchains that are sitting out there, places where we can actually buy crypto versus the decentralized where you actually control your funds. Everything is anonymous. Everything is only seen according to your wallet, but your name, Corliss, or your name, Cicely, or your name, David, is not sitting on your actual accounts. It is just the actual wallet address that is being used to go back and forth. And it's not easy adoption, but the more people we can get educated along the journey, it will be. So it's just like learning how to ride a bicycle for the very first time. You're going to have to start on a tricycle, but then you can actually come off of there and learn how to ride with the big boys on a two bicycle, only having two wheels. So you learn that by, again, continuously getting educated. So what is blockchain? Blockchain is a digital ledger that records the transactions in a secure, transparent, and permanent way. And it's a decentralized database, meaning that the power to update the blockchain is spread out amongst the participants of a network. So guys, this means that when you're actually the blockchain isn't just one computer, so it can't be taken down. If you take down one computer, there's millions of computers all around the world that are still up and running, and it allows the blockchain to continue. So the block refers to a block of information, and the chain refers to the chronological order of blocks that contain that data and those transactions. Now, there's some popular cryptocurrencies that are sitting on the screen. This isn't all of them. There's actually like this isn't just uh, our bull market, but this is also where they're calling this meme coin season. Guys, you're going to see meme coins that are popping up that may start off as a fad. Beware, because there is some of them that do very quick rug pulls, but these guys are understanding that, like, there was a tsunami or an earthquake here in Northern California, some miles away from me. We didn't feel it here, but it was a 7.0 earthquake. And after that, there was a tsunamis warnings all across the coast. Immediately, someone within seconds of this being put on the news created a tsunami meme coin. People pumped the money into there. Some people won because it went up, and then some people lost because that meme coin quickly went down. But there's other meme coins such as Pepe, which has had some really great success. Dogecoin, it's actually had some really great success. Another one that I just put some assets into, and it's had like a 30% gain over the last couple of days. It's called VOW. So there's these cryptocurrencies that are coming into place, but then we have our more traditional cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum. We have our coins that are built off of communities such as TON, and these have utilities behind them. There's different types of cryptocurrency that can be used as a medium of exchange. Even you, all of you on here, can actually create your own cryptocurrency and build it around the community to help that community build wealth and use it as a medium of exchange. So you're probably asking what dictates the value of cryptocurrency and why are there so many cryptocurrencies? So the price of cryptocurrencies, whether that's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other altcoin, is determined by the supply and demand. How much of it is available and how many people actually want it, and they actually put their assets into it to help it grow. So simply put, the price of a given cryptocurrency is determined by how much interest there is in the market. People are buying it, the demand, as well as how much is available to buy, the supply. So we're going on to go over the sources of value. So there's different reasons why a cryptocurrency may become popular or be a place of value for other individuals, why they're putting their assets into this coin. So one is brand, and this is going to be the example of Dogecoin. Dogecoin started off as a joke. It was a coin about a dog, and the appeal to the internet community made it a household name for a lot of people that are in the cryptocurrency space. And it had crazy, insane price movements in 2021. And one of the major things that happened to this brand was it was endorsed by Elon Musk on Twitter. And this was a huge branding win for this coin. So you have celebrities that have now come out with their own coins. There are movements that are taking place. I'm currently working on a movement called Love, and it's a love coin, and it's literally building a community that is actually empowering people to spread love all over the place. So building these brands, and people are able to create these coins that are of value, and it's supported by the community. Now, what dictates the value of a cryptocurrency also is a utility. Ethereum is a great example of utility. It's a decentralized blockchain-based platform that allows users to build and run decentralized apps that exchange value without a central authority. Ethereum has already proven itself to be a more efficient network than Bitcoin network when it comes to this. Another example of utility that I love is Solana, the Sol coin, because that is where all of your meme coins are actually being created, because they created a platform that allows its users to easily create and run meme coins on there. There is different types of coins that have these different types of utility. I work for a company called Bitcoin Black Credit Card. They have a coin that provides utility and they're a crypto credit card that allows people to use unlimited amounts of sums of their cryptocurrency to buy houses, to buy cars. So there's a lot of coins that are coming out that actually have utility behind them. Now, the other kind of what dictates the value of cryptocurrency is the importance. And this is the granddaddy of them all. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that we know of that is actually talked about. It's not the first, but it's the first Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that actually made it mainstream. It's hard to deny that Bitcoin's role in catalyzing the expansion of the crypto space. When someone thinks of cryptocurrency, most people refer to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is clearly the pioneer and the most traded. It's the cryptocurrency that when you're going to gas stations, you see Bitcoin, there's Bitcoin machines. You're seeing this is the most en masse adopted coin because of its importance and being the first one to actually make a success on the market. Now, as much as you can acquire the cryptocurrency, you can also invest it, but there is a risk of investing your cryptocurrency. Many of you that are on here today have participated in some companies and programs that helped you to multiply your assets. But we were doing that during the, what I would say, the most rockiest times during a cryptocurrency, because here in the United States, we were having some of the most difficult times while others around the world were able to continue to play freely in investing their cryptocurrency. And it's because of the regulations and government lack of knowledge from our just the existing president and the whole entire cabinet that's sit in place that was putting pressure on cryptocurrency and trying to destroy it. We're in a new phase, and we have some really great individuals that are being put into places so that we can actually begin to understand this market and actually be able to grow it. So are there going to still be risk? Absolutely. But it's going to return, I believe, and many of those that are having great success and have been playing in cryptocurrency for well over almost a decade now, understand that we are going to be walking into a time where when it was sweet, when we were able to multiply our assets and actually have fun without the government interference in taking down some of these companies. So cryptocurrency is still a very speculative market. Therefore, short-term price movements of even the most popular and well-established cryptocurrencies are volatile, and they're also erratic. Now, Bitcoin and Ethereum are top choices for some of our long-term crypto investments, with Bitcoin seen as digital store of value and Ethereum being supporting the DeFi and the NFT ecosystems. But you're starting to see people also understanding long-term choices such as TON, that's the Telegram Open Network, Solana, SOL, and many other different cryptocurrencies that are sitting out there that that people are starting to see those as long-term gains. But understanding the markets and paying attention and being informed is actually very important. Many people are speculating that Bitcoin in 2025 will actually drop down for a short amount of time, well up to about the 50,000 mark. We just hit 100,000. But if you look at the history and understand the Fibonacci sequence and watch the markets and see what it's done, Bitcoin's going to have to go back down before we can actually surpass. But over the next 5 to 10 years, people are saying that Bitcoin will reach well over $1 million per coin. So holding on to that cryptocurrency of Bitcoin over time is going to be a massive gain for those that are investing long term. So next thing is crypto wallets. What are crypto wallets? So crypto wallets is a digital tool that stores the private keys needed to access and manage your cryptocurrency. Now, essentially, these are acting as a secure place to hold and transact your digital assets on a blockchain. These are kind of like similar to how a physical wallet holds your cash in it. You put it in your back pocket, and it allows you to send your crypto wallet allows you to send, receive, and manage your cryptocurrency by providing access to your public address, and then also protecting your private keys, which are crucial for your security of your assets. Now, every wallet has a public key and private key. Guys, give me 1 second because I hear my dog. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get someone to get him some help. Okay, I had to get him some help. So every wallet has a public key and they also have a private key. Now, the public key, think of this like your mailbox. A public key allows you to receive your cryptocurrency transactions, and it's a cryptographic code that is paired to a private key. Now, you can freely share this public key without any worry. This is the address that when I said, hey, Corliss, I actually want to buy that cute shirt that you got on. And you're like, yes, I'll sell it to you for $50 worth of Bitcoin. And I'm like, okay, you send me your Bitcoin wallet address. This is the public key that you're going to send to me so that I can send you a value of $50 worth of BTC. Now, understand that you're not your keys, not your crypto. And I want you to understand that again. So this is my favorite saying, not your keys, not your crypto. So this means that if you don't have control over your private key, the key that unlocks your cryptocurrency wallet, then you don't truly own the cryptocurrency stored in that wallet, even if you see it listed as your balance on an exchange or platform. Essentially, only by holding your own private keys, you can fully control your crypto assets. And we're going to go over that because in these centralized wallets, Coinbase, Robinhood, Gemini, and the list goes on, Cash App, you don't own the keys to those wallets. Therefore, that is not your crypto. That crypto belongs to that institution. So if you have cryptocurrency sitting in your Cash App, that crypto belongs to Cash App, not you. That means that they can deny you access at any time. So there's different types of crypto wallets: hardware wallet, cold wallet, mobile wallet, desktop wallet, and guys, even a paper wallet. So we're going to go over the different types. So there's a physical device that stores a user's private keys offline. And these are hardware wallets considered to be one of the safest. And they can be thumb drives, smart cards, or they can even look like smartphones. Some popular brands include Ledger and Trezor. Ledger is one of my favorite. And um, if you don't have one, as you continue to grow your crypto assets, you're going to want to secure one. Don't worry, once you're inside the community, for those of you that are already there, we have all of these. There's a resource page that gives you access and links to all of this so that you don't have to forget any of it. Next, there's your mobile wallet, and a mobile crypto wallet is a software application that allows you to store, send, and receive cryptocurrencies on your mobile devices. There are two types of crypto wallets, custodial and non-custodial. And in a custodial wallet, a third party manages the wallet's custody, while in a non-custodial wallet, the user holds custody of the private keys. again, you want a non-custodial wallet. You can definitely start with a custodial, a custodial wallet, meaning usually when you're moving in assets, it tends to be a lot easier on those types of wallets. But when you're wanting to actually store your cryptocurrency, you're going to want to keep it onto your non-custodial wallet so that you can own it. So here's some examples. You can go ahead and screenshot this custodial. Um, sorry, these are actually, they're actually backwards. So the MetaMask should be, and the Exodus should be under non-custodial, and under custodial is Coinbase and Gemini. Coinbase and Gemini, when your assets are sitting on their platform, they actually own your cryptocurrency. Now, when your assets are sitting on your MetaMask, your Exodus, or any of the other non-custodial platforms, you're going to be able to, you own that cryptocurrency, and no one can move it, deny you access to it, or whatsoever. So the next one is your desktop wallet. So a lot of these companies will also have access to not only on your phone, but you can also have access on your laptop and using your laptop as a actual wallet. So some of those on here for non-custodials, flip those words right around. We have Exodus, and then crypto.com for a custodial wallet allows you to do the same thing. Last but not least, we have our paper wallets, guys. And yes, it is old school here. A paper wallet is a piece of paper with your private and public keys that are printed out. I personally don't advise this, but some of you may. Some paper wallets might also have a scannable barcode created by the app, and this is a way to store and take access to your cryptocurrency offline. Now, when you print your keys, they are removed from the cryptocurrency network, but the tokens remain. However, they're inaccessible without your keys. So these paper wallets are generally used before cryptocurrency became popular. This is an old school way, but many people still use these because the storage technology has improved since then. People that are using them today, they're actually taking them. I have a friend that I realized that she had a paper wallet, but she actually stores that paper wallet inside of she has um a safe at her home where she also has her some gold, and she has jewelry. She has her valuables in those places. So guys, you want to make sure, again, you don't want to lose your keys. You don't want to lose any of your information that it comes to your cryptocurrency wallets, and especially if it's a non-custodial, because then you won't be able to get access back to it. There is no way to get access back to it. So here's an example of a paper wallet. This is one with Bitcoin. Old school. I actually found that online. So guys, next up is ways to multiply your cryptocurrencies. So there is multiple ways. Traditionally, what most people knew about was, trading. Some people participated with companies that were doing the trading for them and helping them to multiply their assets. But now there is so many other different ways, so many fun and creative ways, and that allows you to actually grow and multiply your assets. So some ways is buying and then sharing, meaning like Ton has a very cool opportunity where you can actually buy Ton, and there's a BNB does the same thing, where there's programs that are out there is you buy their cryptocurrency and then you share it with just a couple of people, and then they buy the same cryptocurrency, but you're helping them to get out the word for that cryptocurrency. There are also airdrops that take place where you can participate in some of these newer coins that are being released, and they airdrop, meaning that they give out free cryptocurrencies to those that are the early adapters for that coin, but they're also asking you to share their cryptocurrency in exchange for being entered into winning these airdrops. You can also play games. One of my favorite is actually called it's a new game that just came out, and you're able to actually just fight, and you're playing games, but what you're really doing is you're helping them to mine the coin. In exchange for that, you're going to earn cryptocurrency along that journey that is in their native cryptocurrency, and then you're able to trade that cryptocurrency for some others, maybe Solana or some other different cryptocurrencies, so that you can actually spend the cryptocurrency that you earned. So the old school way that everyone, and to me, one of the most lucrative ways is learning how to trade. And if once you get into the community, you're going to hear me talking a whole lot recently about yield farming, because for the almost the past year now, I've been yield farming. I became a market maker. I learned the the information that was needed for me to be able to participate and earn rewards off and percentages of transactions that were taking place when people were buying and selling a pair of cryptocurrency. The last but not least, we have AI and bot trading, and these are just some of the few. There are many out there. AI and bot trading. So this is where a company is using the help of bots and AI technology to be able to understand and read the market so that they can do the trading that traditional traders do, but without having to sit in front of those computers because the bots and the AI technology has taken over. So here's a few of the companies that you're going to learn about inside the community. These are ever changing. As these communities, our opportunities come, we share them with the community. Our members in the community, they're able to share with the team, and we actually will vet these and test them out for a while to make sure that we are doing our best to make sure that our community isn't getting access to rug pull opportunities or scams that are taking place inside of the crypto currency market. So Ride BNB, you heard me talk about that. Inside the community, you're going to see private rooms for each one of these. Feel free to join, and there's someone in there that can actually help you to actually set up your account so that you can get them. Ride BNB, super simple. You share it with who you buy the BNB. You only spend $3 worth of BNB. Share it with two people, then you start earning BNB because the ideal is for them to duplicate, and all you do is share it with two people. You help those two people share it with two people, and then let the whole entire thing take over, and you continuously earn BNB into your DeFi wallet. So you have full access to these funds. The other one that I really like is called Ton Booster. They're not earning as much of Ton as you are in Ride BNB. Ton actually, you put your assets into Ton, and then it will actually pay you out Ton every single day from you sharing it and then just participating, depending on what package level you actually bought into Ton. Playing games, this is the one I was telling you that I think it's really fun. I actually play it every single day. I'm actually, when I do play it, it takes me just a couple of minutes to play this game, but every single day I'm tapping and I am fighting. I usually use Elon Musk, or I've been usually like recently using some of the girls that are in there, but you're fighting and playing other live players, and then the winners earn the cryptocurrency. And I've gotten pretty good at my tapping game since playing this game. But guys, while I'm doing this, I'm not just taking day out of my day because my time is very valuable. But when I'm listening to some Abraham Hicks, or when I'm listening to a YouTube channel that's talking about some of the trends that are happening with meme coins, I'm listening and I'm tapping. So I'm multitasking, earning and learning at the same time. So when it comes to trading and yield farming, many of you probably know, I'm not a big fan of trading. I'm not going to sit in front of the computer all day looking at charts and stressing myself out. But what I am going to do is a form of trading is called yield farming. And we're partnered up with Know What Else Community. I'm actually doing some marketing and for that community to help them grow because it's such an amazing platform. But you go in, you learn how to actually become a market maker. They're going to show you the fundamentals of yield farming. And then every single week you get in there with the founders and some of the top coaches in this space. And they're actually in there going through your yields, your actual pools with you. They'll help you set up the pools, you get all set up, and then you're going to be able to earn what a lot of these companies earn 1 to 3% a day. And it's connected directly to your DeFi wallet, meaning you have full control of it. There is no third party company that you have to sign up with. The power is in your hands. So this does take some education. It does take some investing into getting into something like that. But learning how to yield farm and becoming a market maker, they have said these are, and from from being inside this community and meeting a lot of people that are doing this, this is one of the number one ways that people are multiplying their assets in cryptocurrencies. Now, for those of you that maybe don't have enough assets yet to actually invest in a course to be able to learn that type of training, there is um, there is ways for you to multiply your cryptocurrency using AI and bot trading. So this means that you're going to have a third-party company that is actually going to come in and you deposit your assets onto their platform. So therefore, you're going to be giving up custody of those assets. You're going to give it to them, and then they are going to allow their AI and their bots to actually do the trades for you, and then you're going to earn rewards. So the company here is called uh, oh my gosh, Clock Wage, and I just posted, or it's going to post maybe in about an hour inside the community. They do webinars every Sunday and every Wednesday. So I highly encourage you to get in there and actually meet the founders, meet the executive team, because they're in there every Monday and Wednesday showing you how it actually works. Before you even get to the webinar, there's a link when you're registering where you can actually open up your free account. So you can actually go in there and play around to see what that account looks like. Now, guys, I give a huge disclaimer is only put in what you're willing to, one, walk away from for at least a year and not want to touch so that it can grow. Number two, don't put all of your assets into one basket. You only also should only put in what you are willing to potentially lose. So it has the potential to earn a lot, but again, you're putting trust in another company to do your trading for you, to grow your assets for you. This isn't like yield farming where you're actually putting the trust in you. I still wouldn't put all my assets into one pool while I'm doing my yield farming either, until I understand how to mitigate those risks so that I can continue to have profits consistently. So one, when you're doing it yourself, you're going to have to have the confidence in you. And then number two, when you're doing it with another company, having the confidence in that company. Now, I can say that what I've learned about this company so far, and I have some assets sitting in my account, and I set up an account for my son as well. It reminds me of a company, and I'm not going to say any names, that a couple of years ago, I had some massive, massive success to the point that we were able to, at least I was earning upwards of close to $30,000 per month. That was a very sweet time for the cryptocurrency space, but unfortunately, the regulators didn't like what was happening, and they cut the legs underneath that company. This is one of those opportunities that I believe has come out, and it's allowing individuals to learn on that type of scale. And I believe, and I'm not guaranteed, but I believe that they're going to see the type of success that this previously company had without the interference that came into place with the prior companies. Now, you get into the community, guys, on the left-hand side of the navigation, for those of you that already have access to the plug membership. So there's 3 levels. The plug, that's the free community membership. Let's Elevate and the Vortex, those are our 2 paid memberships. But everyone that has the plug, the free membership, is going to get access to the Crypto and Blockchain 101 course community. This means that all the information that we share in the classes, the recordings will actually go into there for you to watch over and over again. You'll have access to the links for everything that's being shared, and you're going to be able to get some basic help when it comes to your cryptocurrency here, and information, the links on how to multiply your assets. Now, the plug, it is absolutely free. Get in there. And for those of you that are already in there, amazing. The next one is Let's Elevate. For those of you that have been around the community for, well over the past year or so, you have been gifted and grandfathered for free into this next level membership, because this is going to be ongoing masterminds. This is where we're actually dropping meme coins that we're currently sharing. There's one in there that is doing phenomenal, that you're getting ready to see some drops in there. We're sharing more information because So the first stage is we're getting you plugged in. We're getting you plugged into the information. The next stage is this is where we're all going to elevate together. Now, once you get your assets to a certain level, we're going to invite you into the vortex because there's going to be some invite only opportunities that are going to be displayed there. So let's elevate masterminds. You're going to get help. And in the vortex, that's going to be for the individuals that are going to be invited into that space. Now, we want you to go ahead and spread the love, invite your friends and family to just come get the free membership. There's a lot of value that everyone can get just out of having the free membership and taking this course for free. Invite your friends and family, and if they decide that they're going to upgrade their membership to any of the paid, guess what? You're going to earn a nice commission as a way of saying thank you. This community isn't just built by me, but it's built for everyone else. It may have been built by me, but it's built for all of you. So invite your friends and family so that we can all build an amazing community to help elevate each other. And I think I see some of you that are on this call today that are attending live that you actually showed up on that screen. So that is I didn't create that. That was actually a screenshot showing all the top members that are actually inside the community. It lets us know who's engaging. So you can spread the love, invite your friends and family by clicking on members in the left navigation. And then it'll give you the ability to add a member, and you can invite them from your contacts. You can send them an email, you can send them a text, or you can copy the link and send them to them. However, so I want to thank everyone for attending today. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. That way, for those of you that are live on YouTube, we encourage you to actually join the community. So next time you can actually stay for this next part because we're going to open this up for a live Q&A session for everyone that is attending live because they are a member of our free community and they've attended from the inside. They're going to be able to ask questions. So for those of you that are attending via YouTube, join the community and we look forward to seeing you next time that we go live. All right, so I have gone ahead and stopped the recording. Feel free, guys, to you can turn on your mics. Turn on your mics, turn on your cameras if you like, and feel free to ask any questions that you may have. Ronald, Eric, David, Corliss, Cicely. And you're welcome to give feedback too, because we're creating a course for all of our friends and family to come in here and get educated together.
I have a question. The courses are now available on our network, Best
Yes,
Life Ever. Okay, so they are available. And the first one we should start with is the order that you just gave us: crypto, and then
yes.
currency, DeFi,
So there is
decentralized.
currently just the one course on there.
Okay,
So, and that is the intro to cryptocurrency, and that you can see it in the left navigation under courses.
okay.
Now, for people to access that, all they need is the free membership. That is free for everyone. The very basic information that they need to begin to understand, because a lot of people just don't know the fundamentals. They don't even know what
What
cryptocurrency is.
is, right.
They get to attend one of these. I'm going to start doing them at least once a week for
Okay.
individuals to come in and get their basic questions answered. And then once they join the community, so these are going to actually begin to evolve because next week I'm going to start at the end, we're actually, for those that are attending live, we're going to help them set up their first two wallets. One's going to be a centralized wallet and one's going to be a DeFi wallet. And as we continue to go along, we're going to help people buy their first cryptocurrency. Maybe it's their first, $50 or $100 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum, or a coin that maybe it's a meme coin that we're talking about. But we're going to begin to do the fundamentals for individuals so that by the time they walk away from the free course, they actually own some cryptocurrency.
Okay.
And then the ideal is that I'm going to send them like a little badge that they can post in their socials. They can print and just be like, I've taken I'm certified in the basics of cryptocurrency and I own it. Just raising the confidence for individuals. And now once they attend that class, they are welcome to upgrade to the Let's Elevate, and everyone that's in here obviously has access to the Let's Elevate membership because that's where this I have grandfathered everyone that has been participating into that membership to give them a free membership ongoing. But we're going to do more masterminds. I'm going to be bringing on individuals. The gentleman that owns Know It Owls is going to be coming on and doing a basic fundamentals of yield farming and talk about the success and that he's had and some of the success that many of his students had after taking his course and how lucrative it is. So we're going to be doing some fireside chats, some mastermind sessions. I got a gentleman that I'm going to be bringing on, and he talks about meme coins and why is it meme coin season and how to identify some of these good meme coins. So there's a lot of information that is going to be given in that Let's Elevate that you're not going to get inside the free course because I want people to opt in and they're going to be paying because you really want to learn. So I've been pretty silent ever since one of the last platform that went down, but I wasn't silent because I wasn't engaged. I was learning and I wanted to be able to learn to the point that I can mitigate the risk, not just for myself, but understood what needs to be learned so that we all can become more knowledgeable and identify opportunities when they come out, and then when to enter them, and then also the most importantly is when to exit, so that we have an exit strategy. And exiting isn't when the company goes dark, but exiting is getting your assets out early on during that investment, so that you're mitigating the stress that it also comes along with it. So if you're putting $100,000 into a clock wage, you're going to be stressed out until that $100,000, your initial investment, is back in your pocket. So we're going to talk about those strategies on getting those assets out um, early enough, but also not putting those types of assets in there. If you're not willing to lose it, don't put it in because that is one of the potential risks. And I want people to walk into this knowing what the worst case scenario could be for them.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Eric, Ronald, David, Cicely, any questions? Any comments? Any feedback?
This is Cicely. No questions, just a comment, feedback. I thought that the presentation that you presented today was very good, very diverse, high level. So I think it's a really good introduction.
Thank you. Thank you. And if you guys ever feel like there's anything that should be added to that intro, like, hey, I wish I knew this when I first got started in cryptocurrency, let me know so that I can add it to the course because I'm building this out for Cicely, your friends, your family, Chorus List, your friends, your family, so that they can all come in here and learn. Because the last thing we want to do is we be winning at cryptocurrency and we're winning during this bull market, but our friends and family aren't winning right next to us. And I understand not everyone wants to do it, but they're going to be doing it regardless if they like it or not. They're either going to be owning cryptocurrency given to them by the government, or they're going to be in the DeFi space and actually winning like a lot of the people that are making massive profits. There's a guy that put $15 into a meme coin and made over $1 million in just a couple of days. Crazy. It was peanut coin, but he understood how to pay attention to those meme coins that were coming out. And then there is just really great companies. And that company that I was talking about that was my favorite was Novatech. And one of the good news, and I'll share with those that are on here, Novatech, apparently the individuals that were some of your top promoters sharing Novatech, the court case may be thrown out with the inauguration of this new president because it's all changing. So we've been hearing little talks that Novatech may have a comeback, maybe not as the same company. But the other beautiful thing is that Novatech was an early adapter, but you're starting to see companies like Clockwage and these other companies, people are understanding that they can now safely begin to build these bots and AI. For those of you that participate in Daisy, I just put another announcement in there this morning, I believe. But they got some updates that are taking place to those that were trading with the Daisy platform, and you'll be able to get access to them. So you're going to start seeing some of these opportunities, GSP coming back live for us. And you're also going to see newer opportunities that are coming into play that you can actually play with. But ultimately, I'm going to tell you, my goal is to teach all of you how to, one, play with these platforms like a Clockwage or like a Daisy, grow your assets to the point where you can now invest to get educated, to learn how to do it yourself. And then you don't have to worry about a platform ever going down again. That was the best. I'll be very transparent. It's $5,000 to take the yield farming course. But when you learn how to make 3%, and they're saying at the height of the bull market, you're going to see there's some of them in there doing 4%, 5% a day. A lot of these people that said, oh, that's got to be a scam. That company can't be making that type of percentages in a day. It's not a scam. When you learn how to actually do it on the back end and you realize that it's happening and it's you controlling it, it becomes a whole different eye-opening for you, but you can take control of what's happening versus allowing someone else. Eric, did you have a question?
Yes, Charisma. Sorry, I was running an errand. I couldn't hear you earlier. So I was saying, you said the yield farming course is 5,000, you said?
Yes, the yield farming course. So that's not a starting place for everyone. For those of you that are starting off with smaller, you might want to participate in something like a Clockwage where you can grow your assets till they get to 5K. You can also participate in Ride B&B that's putting in $3 and you can grow. Then you can eventually take that B&B and trade it over to a cryptocurrency that is accepted by the yield farming course. I forget what assets that they accept for payment, or even TON. TON doesn't pay as well as B&B does, but B&B, I had a friend that actually shared it with me and he made like 6 grand his first month. So he's in there sharing it with everyone, but there's smaller things that are in there to help you grow your assets so that you can get to the point where that 5 grand isn't coming out of your own personal pocket if you don't have it. If you have it, amazing. There was many people in the community that have already paid for the course and they're actively making profits in there.
Now, question though, is there also opportunities where you can just, I guess, put in some money there with this, yeah, and then I guess let it grow without having to sponsor anyone?
So when you become a yield farmer, there is no sharing and
Okay.
sponsor.
But I'm sorry, but I mean, let me clarify my question. But any other opportunity like where you can start, where you said you can start smaller?
Clockwage, Clockwage, you can start with $100 is the minimum that you can start with them. But the other platforms like B&B that cost $3, you do have to share it with 2 people, and those 2 people have to share it with 2 people. So those are you're earning based upon people sharing and growing the assets being sold on that crypto exchange. If you don't
So,
want to and you want to be very passive and you just want to put your money in it and allow it to grow, that would be something
okay.
like Clockwage. And
Question. Sorry.
and you can add to it at any time.
Okay, and then in the Mighty Networks app, is that where the opportunity will be there so I can see Clockwage or find out
Yeah.
more?
Click on upcoming events and all the events. I'm not doing all the presentations, but I am plugging you guys into where you need to attend. And if you were
Okay,
invited directly by me, then there's a link in there for you to be able to use my link. However, if any of you decide to bring in your individuals, they can definitely use your link, but we're just trying to get people in there educated. And if you meet someone in there and you didn't invite them, but you guys end up building a relationship, feel free to let them use your link. I'm not in here trying to recruit and build any teams. I'm just trying to share as much information as I possibly can to help us all win.
Now, just one last question that I don't want to veer off the topic. Um, but I know you had mentioned I guess a crypto credit card,
Uh-huh.
right? Uh, with that crypto credit card, are those transactions traced back to like, I guess the IRS or things? I'm not looking for tax advice or anything like that, of course, but I mean, are those transactions like purchasing a home or anything with your crypto, are those traced and stuff like that? I mean, are they traced back to, I guess, that card? Would it be traced back to your name? I
Yes,
mean, my name, example.
this particular card, it actually,
Mhm.
so the company takes your crypto and the moment you give them custody, they convert it over to USD for you. That transaction is done offshore. So that is not, they don't do any automated reporting back to the US government because there's no laws or regulations put into place that require them to. However, in the event that if you get audited by the your local IRS, like you said, let's say here in the US, and they put out a subpoena to the company, they will comply at that point because that is part of the rules and regulations. However, it hasn't happened. And our clients are, one of them is the co-founder of Ethereum. One of them is the founder of Pepe Coin. One of them is one of the biggest traders in the crypto and Forex market, and he has well over 1 million people that follow him. So we have some pretty high net worth individuals where some of these people are spending over $200,000 worth of their crypto every single month, and none of them have been audited or being sent any requirements to send over their information. So what happens is the moment, let's say you want to go buy a house with, or let's say actually one of the members purchased a G-Wagon with their card. They just took their card over to the dealership and they swiped it, and to the dealership, it's just like them using Visa. So they don't know that it's a crypto credit card. It's just like using Visa, but whatever information that the dealership has, now that information, if the dealership reports that purchase, then yes, it is reported. And then at that time, um, you would get back to your crypto tax advisor, which we're going to be bringing one into the community for everyone to get educated on. Because what we also want to do is learn how to take advantage of the loopholes that are there for us to capitalize off of the correct ways to save on our taxes, but what we don't want to do is to evade paying those taxes because we understand that there's massive amount of money that can be made here. And if you keep Uncle Sam happy and do the minimum, and it's not sharing everything, but if you follow what is currently there, you can win and then you can keep them out of your back pocket at the same time.
Okay, and then this I guess crypto card, is it available in the resources to find out more or no?
It's going to be available in there in about a week or two. They are finalizing. They just came out of beta stages. And so during their beta, they were charging $5,000 for people to get the card, but now it's going to be their $99. So now that they're ready to do mass adoption. So they're updating the app and changing all of the coding. And once that's done, everyone will have access to be able to acquire one.
And it's $99 one-time fee or a month or?
$99 for one time, and I believe it's $9.99 a month after that to be able to keep the card.
Oh wow! And then with this card, you're able to do, like you said, transactions, ATM transactions, online transactions, and
Yeah,
then
you can actually take out $20,000 a month from the ATM. It has a PIN number, so you can pull out cash if you need it. And then like I just used it yesterday at the grocery store. I use it for gas. Um, that is, you swipe it wherever Visa is accepted in over 140 different countries.
oh, okay, and you can, like, if you have I guess some crypto stored somewhere, you can transfer it there too.
Yep.
Okay. Uh,
Yep, but
all right then. Well,
in the resources, there's also going to be a couple other cards that are out on the market. It's not the only one. But
okay.
it's a black card, so it has the biggest spending limits. But I'm going to be sharing some other ones in there that are also there for those of you that are spending lower amounts and maybe you don't want to have to spend $99 just because I work with the company. I'm not just promoting them, but I do want to share the other opportunities. So in the resources tab in the course, all of everything that we're going to be going over and everything that needs to be shared will be there.
One last question. What's the difference between, because I don't having your crypto in, because I have I guess I have Exodus as a decentralized wallet, right? Versus having it with you said a hardware wallet where you have it like with I guess a thumb drive, which I don't have yet, but I'm interested in, I guess knowing what the difference is, with Exodus, do you still have control of your own crypto? Or I mean,
So
that's my question.
if you're holding crypto assets long term, you're going to want to
Mhm.
put it like on a ledger. You're going to want to put
Okay.
it take it off of any of the apps, the phone wallets or laptop wallets, and put it onto an actual hard wallet. That is the most safe because now they're not connected to the internet, and this means that you're going to have the least amount of the possibility of someone hacking you and stealing your crypto.
Okay.
So those are when you're saving your assets long term. Now, if you're moving assets back and forth, of course, you can keep them on your desktop wallet. You can keep them on your computer wallet. Those are the differences. So it's depending on what you're holding long term. So these crypto whales, when these people are owning large amounts, like I got a Ledger wallet when I was pulling off my 30 grand a month from Novatech.
Right.
I put those assets into my Ledger wallet because I didn't want them sitting on Exodus in the event that someone got the opportunity to hack me.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And that ledger sits in a little small safe. So it's
Is-
safe and sound.
But if you lose the ledger, you lose your crypto, right?
You lose your ledger, you lose your crypto. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions, guys? Perfect. So we are going to wrap up here. And Corliss, I know last week you asked if we were going to be meeting once a week. It's not going to be just a meetup, but yes, we will be doing these at least once a week. And I'm going to try to put them on different days, on different weeks, so that we can actually hit different people's availability and maybe do some consistency at some point where we see what tends to be the best day and time. But feel free, again, everyone, invite your friends, family, let them come get the free membership, let them come sign up for the free course so we can get them all educated.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And before I go, I just want to make sure, David, Ronald, do either of you have any questions? I see David, you turned on your mic.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, great job, Charisma.
Thank you.
Great job.
Can I ask what David, because there's many Davids in the community.
David Johnson and
Oh, I thought I recognized that voice.
yes,
Any
yes.
questions? Actually, I'm back in San Francisco, so I'm gonna have to call you to come visit you and the wife for dinner.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm actually on my way to South America next week, and then in January I'm going to Dubai. So
Okay,
we could definitely squeeze in some time.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And if worst case scenario, I
Now
got
she's
birthday
off.
February 3rd.
Right. She's off only on Mondays though. So
Okay,
it's gonna have to be a Monday night.
that's fine. I will
Okay.
make sure I keep a Monday night open for her. Can't wait to see the both of you.
Okay. Perfect.
Perfect.
I got some A5 Wagyu steaks in the freezer too. So
Hey.
yeah.
Guys, if you don't know, this guy knows how to cook and he's sharing his photos and videos, and I'm like, yes. All right, any other questions? Any other comments? And David, before I forget, your son might like that tap warrior game. The young
Yeah,
one,
I'm definitely gonna lock him in on this as well.
yeah, get him plugged
So
back in. I'm trying to, it sounds really crazy, but we have more mature audience that is actually wanting to learn cryptocurrency much quicker than some of our younger generation, but we got to get them all um, tuned in, tapped in, and turned on so that we can all win.
Right. Now that tap video game, you could do it from anywhere in the world.
Yeah, anywhere in the world. You actually
Okay.
just, I'll send you a link and you just click on the link and it'll open up the game in Telegram for you.
Okay.
It's a Telegram
Perfect.
app, so there's different games on how they play, but it's really cool. And I play it. I spend like 5-10 minutes a day just going in there tapping and having fun.
Okay. And earning some crypto while you do it.
I need some crypto while you play.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Also, I'm gonna be reaching out to you about some GSP stuff as well.
Okay.
I don't know how your afternoon is, but if you could, text me, say when you're available.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty flexible. I got some errands to run, but I will shoot you a text.
Okay.
All right. Ciao, everyone.
All right. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Bye, Ronald. Bye, Cicely.